For a long time, I believed that digital productivity was reserved for geeks, those who speak a coded language and spend their nights staring at complex lines of code. My phone was a constant barrage of notifications, my downloads folder an impenetrable jungle, and my days were peppered with repetitive little tasks that, added together, gobbled up valuable time. I constantly felt behind, overwhelmed by the digital world, and I told myself, that's just modern life, you have to deal with it. But what if I told you it's not your fault, and the problem isn't your lack of technical skills, but rather a lack of knowledge of a few well-kept secrets? These secrets are small automations, either already built in or incredibly easy to set up on your devices, requiring zero technical skills. I'm going to show you 3 of them today, and I guarantee they will change your daily life by giving you back at least 2 hours a week. And all of this is for real beginners. Forget complexity, prepare for time-saving simplicity. Part 1. The geek myth and digital burnout. My story isn't unique. I was like many of you, drowning in emails, messages, reminders, and scattered files. I felt like I was constantly chasing my own digital tail. Every time I had to type out my full email address, phone number, or a common closing phrase, I would sigh. Every time I searched for a document I had downloaded a few days ago, I'd lose precious minutes, which turned into hours over the course of a week. And notifications? They were the undisputed champions of disruption, shattering my focus on any task, or worse, during my moments of relaxation. I felt guilty for not being more organized, faster, more efficient. But deep down, I told myself that to manage it all, you had to be a computer expert. Well, I was wrong. One day, a friend, not a geek herself, showed me a little trick that opened my eyes. It was the start of a revelation. A little light went on, showing me that the path to a calmer digital life wasn't paved with code, but with common sense and a few simple tweaks. But that was just the beginning of discovering these incredible tools, and what follows will blow you away with its simplicity and effectiveness. Part 2, Automation Number 1, the text magician, or how to never type the same phrases again. How many times a day do you type out the same email signature, the same quick reply, the same mailing address, or the same phone number? I used to do it dozens of times. It's such a subtle time sink that you don't even notice it anymore. And yet, it accumulates. My first shock was discovering keyboard shortcuts or text replacement. It's not a complicated app. It's a function often integrated directly into your phone or computer's operating system. On your iPhone or Mac, it's called text replacement in the keyboard settings. On Android, many keyboards offer personal dictionaries or shortcuts. And on Windows, free tools like AutoHotkey or lesser-known native features can do the same with minimal setup. The idea is simple. You type a short code, say address 1, and your device automatically replaces it with your full address. You type sign, and presto, your email signature appears. I remember my first time. I configured THX to become "Thank you for your feedback. I remain at your disposal for any further questions." The time savings were immediate, but more importantly, the mental relief of no longer having to retype the same thing over and over. It might seem tiny, but it's like trying to empty a bathtub with a teaspoon. Imagine all the time gained in a week, just by avoiding this repetitive microtask. That's already a huge gain, but hold on tight, because the next tip is going to tackle another time-wasting monster, digital clutter. Part 3, Automation Number 2, the digital gardener. For an always pristine downloads folder, my downloads folder was a natural disaster all on its own. Hundreds of files, PDFs, images, installers, Word documents. A true digital graveyard where nothing had a place and everything was impossible to find. I spent an insane amount of time searching for that famous report, that photo sent by a friend, or an online purchase receipt. My stress levels soared with every fruitless search. I discovered that there were ways to automate the sorting and cleaning of this folder, without lifting a finger, once the rules are set. On Windows, the Storage Sense feature can be configured to automatically delete temporary files and files in your downloads folder that are older than X days, for example, 30 days. It's a simple and effective first step to prevent accumulation. For Mac users, the Automator app allows you to create very powerful and easy to set up folder actions. For example, every PDF file downloaded automatically goes into your Documents/PDF folder, all images into Images/Downloads, etc. And if you're on a PC, there are free and intuitive third-party applications like Dropit or File Juggler that allow you to define visual rules to sort your files by type, date, or name and move them to the correct folders. Download an image? It goes directly into your Images folder. A Word document? Into the Documents folder. No more chaos, no more endless searching. I set mine up so that any files older than 3 months are either archived or deleted if I haven't touched them. It's magic. My mind is clearer, and my time is no longer wasted tidying what the computer can do for me. 2 hours gained, that's really adding up, isn't it? But if your biggest enemy is distraction, the next automation is made for you. Part 4, Automation number 3, the Guardian of Silence, for sacred moments of focus and relaxation. Notifications. They are the modern-day sirens, calling to you at every moment, pulling you away from your work, your conversation, your book, or even your sleep. I felt like I was always on alert, ready to respond, for fear of missing out. My phone would vibrate, my computer would chime, and my concentration would vanish. The solution? Focus modes and scheduling do not disturb. And this is absolutely not a geek feature, it's a basic feature on all modern smartphones and computers. On iPhone and Mac, focus modes allow you to create profiles, work, sleep, personal, that filter notifications according to precise rules and defined schedules. You can choose which apps and which people can reach you. On Android, the Do Not Disturb feature offers similar options to schedule silent periods and allow exceptions. And on Windows, Focus Assist does a similar job by allowing you to set rules to hide notifications during certain hours or when you're using full-screen applications. I configured a work mode that cuts out absolutely everything except calls from my close family between 9 and noon, then from 2 to 5 in the afternoon. And a night mode that automatically activates at 10:30 p.m. and lets no alerts through. The result? Unparalleled concentration during my working hours and finally restful sleep, without the stress of an unexpected ping. No more unnecessary interruptions, no more stress about missing something. It's your time, and this automation allows you to reclaim control. So, these 3 tools seem simple, don't they? But the real impact goes far beyond measurable time. Part 5, the snowball effect. Beyond 2 hours gained. We've talked about 2 hours a week, but that's a conservative estimate. The impact of these 3 small automations is much deeper. When you stop typing the same phrases, searching for lost files, or being constantly interrupted, it's not just physical time you gain. It's mental energy. It's a reduction in stress. It's better quality work, because your concentration is no longer fragmented. Imagine, no more frustration searching for a file, no more annoyance typing a long phrase for the 10th time, no more jumps caused by an ill-timed notification. Your brain is more available, more capable of creativity, problem-solving, or simply resting and enjoying the present moment. These small digital victories add up and create a true snowball effect on your overall well-being. You'll feel less overwhelmed, more in control of your digital life. And that feeling of mastery is priceless. It's the beginning of a new way of interacting with technology, where it becomes your ally, no longer a constant source of distraction and disorder. But perhaps you're thinking, that's all well and good, but I'm not sure I can do it. Part 6, Step 0, Overcoming Beginner's Inertia. I know what you're thinking. It's too complicated, I'll mess something up, I don't have time to get started. I had the exact same thoughts. Inertia is the biggest enemy of change, especially when you think you need to be an expert to start. But the beauty of these 3 automations is that they are designed for beginners. The key is to start small. Don't try to implement everything at once. Choose the automation that resonates most with you, the one that would solve your most pressing problem. Is it repetitive phrases? The chaotic downloads folder? Or constant interruptions? Focus on just one. Open your phone or computer settings and look for the functions we've discussed. Take 5 or 10 minutes to set up a single text shortcut, or to activate storage sense, or to schedule your Do Not Disturb mode for the night. It's a small step, but its impact will be immediate and give you the confidence to explore the others. Don't be afraid to experiment. At worst, you can always revert. But at best, you'll open the door to unexpected efficiency. And what if I told you that the true power of these automations lies in something even deeper? Part 7. The Mindset Shift, taking back control of your digital life beyond the time and energy gained. Learning these simple automations brings about a true mindset shift. For years, I felt like a victim of technology. My phone dictated when I checked notifications, my computer overwhelmed me with files, and every repetitive task reminded me that I was slow or inefficient. But by putting these little rules in place, I reversed the trend. I went from being a passive user to a master of my tools. I decided how and when I wanted to be interrupted, how my files should be organized, and I no longer have to waste time on trivialities. It's an empowering process. You stop being at the mercy of the incessant flow of information and the demands of your devices, and instead make them work for you. It's a philosophy that encourages you not to accept the digital status quo, but to sculpt it according to your needs and preferences. You'll discover that many aspects of your life can be simplified by adopting this proactive mindset. We've covered an incredible journey, from digital overload to newfound freedom. Conclusion: your time is precious, reclaim it now. As we've seen together, you don't need to be an expert to take back control of your digital life. The 3 hidden automations we've explored, text replacement, automatic cleanup of your downloads, and scheduled focus modes, are incredibly powerful tools, accessible to everyone, even the most complete beginners. They will give you back, at minimum, 2 precious hours a week, but more importantly, they will offer you mental clarity and serenity you wouldn't have imagined. Don't wait any longer. Choose one, the simplest, the most obvious, and implement it today. You have the power to transform your digital daily life. It's your life, it's your time, and it's time to take it back. Follow us for your dose of business motivation. Don't forget to subscribe.